Correct, Rebrom. I mean, Rogan makes millions, so he can afford the $5,000. But that's also one of the reasons why I will never buy an iPhone. Like, I'm not going to spend $1,500 on a phone. I have a $120 Samsung A12 or something that I bought from my sister-in-law who runs a pawn shop. You know, I bought a used phone. It's like I'm not going to spend thousands of dollars. I hardly ever use the damn thing. I literally only use it for apps, pretty much, and like all the I maybe make 5 phone calls a year, and it's pretty much always to my brother. Um, I only use that thing for like authentication and all the apps that I have, like TikTok and Instagram and everything. It was funny. I didn't even have a smartphone until I think it was 2015 or 16. I still was just using the old Nokia block phones or a flip phone. But I got a job. I got a contract working with TripAdvisor as a photographer, and it was a like a year and a half long contract. And they were like, "Well, we have to communicate on a daily basis with you via WhatsApp." And I was like, "What is WhatsApp?" And they were like, "Oh, it's an app on your phone." And I was like, "Well, I don't have a smartphone." And like, "Well, if you're going to do this contract, you're going to have a smartphone and you're going to have WhatsApp." And I really wanted the contract, so I went and bought a smartphone. I think I got it, the Samsung S5, I think is what I got at the time. And then I used that Samsung S5 from 2015 until I lost it in 2019. I had an accident and lost the phone and got a Samsung S7, which I then used for several years. And then the S7, I actually still have the S7. The S7 is in a box here at my house. I used that from like 2019 until we moved here in 2021. And then my sister-in-law had a phone at her pawn shop. She was like, "Hey, do you want this phone? It's like $100." And I was like, "Okay." And then I've used that for like 3 years now. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that TNK. And yes, Transcend, like games in Canada and Australia cost way more because of inflation and all the exchange rates and everything. Freedom over on Twitch says it's funny how in chat no religion and politics, which is fair, but you're playing a game that is all religion and politics. Yeah, I mean some of this game is about religion and politics, but there's also a lot of this going on which has nothing to do with religion and politics. And I will also argue that no one's trying to weaponize the politics and religion in Kingdom Come Deliverance, as opposed to everybody's trying to weaponize religion and politics in the current age we live in. So there's a big difference between religion and politics in a video game and religion and politics in the real world, which is why we don't permit that kind of stuff. And also because people can't be civil. We have a lot of people who try to come into chat who can't accept someone else having a different point of view than their own, and we just don't. We don't let that sort of stuff exist. It's going to be very fun when we go to play Avowed, because there's already a whole bunch of people who are trying to throw the DEI stuff around about Avowed, and it's like, that game's going to be a nightmare to stream, just like Dragon Age Veilguard was. Because some people are just not going to be able to accept that it's just a video game. They're going to want to make it all about politics, make it all about their personal viewpoints. Shut up and play the video game. Oh, I still got to make, I need 3, 6, 9. I got to do 4 more combines. Spirits. What did I tell you guys at the start of this? I said it was probably going to be 2 hours of crafting. We're getting close to that. This better be the last alchemy I have to do in this game to finish it. By the time I get done with this, I'll finally hit 10 and be able to auto brew right when I don't need it anymore. Yeah, I would also argue that this video game, because it's following historical content, is more about history than it is about religion and politics, because it's more about the history um, of things. Yeah, some people love it, Dennis. We were talking about it earlier. Like, I don't mind doing mini games for a little while, but 2 hours of this is not my idea of fun. It's all good. It's necessary to get through the quest. All right. Rough, rough, rough. Sounds like spaghetti bubbling away. Level 9. All right, one more combine, and we're finally done with this ridiculousness. Almost. This is the last one, and then we can get back to questing. Hopefully. I'm sure there will be another quest that wants me to go do some type of crafting. Finally. Done! Will there be any Mass Effect today? Asks Peterson over on Twitch. Um, Today's Friday? Maybe? I don't know. It depends on how the evening goes. Yes, I'm finally done with this, Anzolo. If I do an afternoon stream tonight, or this afternoon, evening, it will be Mass Effect 3, but I don't know if I'm going to do a stream this afternoon or evening. It kind of depends on how things go with the vet, because Christina's going to be taking Pippin to the vet here in a little bit. And if we have to take if we have to take her to the other vet to get x-rays and stuff this afternoon, then I will not be doing a second stream today. What the hell was this quest for? Was it this one? Talk to Drummond. I don't even remember what this quest, what quest this was for. Ah! Oh, take the potion back to the encampment. It was for this one. So back to Talberg. Okay. Thank you very much, Peterson. But yeah, Mass Effect is very much, it's one of the cozy streams, so it's not one of the main streams. So I'm traditionally not doing it during the morning hours because these are for the main games, which right now is Kingdom Come Deliverance. So what I'm doing right now is in the afternoons. I don't stream every day in the afternoon. I usually do 3 or 4 afternoon streams per week, and it's just random. And that right now is between Mass Effect and The Last of Us 2. the 2 games that I'm tinkering away at right now. Take the potion back, thank you. Oh, you stupid horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will not be watching any of those, Anzolo. I'm not going to watch a single one. Because I don't want my opinions to be dictated by other people. I never watch early access reviews. I never watch those at all. I always wait until the game comes out and watch and play for myself. But that's a me thing related to me as a content creator. So I don't ever listen to what other people have to say. Man, I could swear I have a bed around here and I don't remember which one it is. I can use this one. Everybody should be up by like 8 o'clock in the morning. But I was talking about this the other day too. Like, I think I was talking to Slander about this. He was like, "Did you ask?" He said, "Did you reach out and ask for a review code?" And I was like, "I did. I don't usually ask for review codes." I said I did reach out and ask for one. Only because Toby mentioned it on Twitter, and I was like, okay, I'll ask for one. But review codes don't do me a lot of good because my channel is not about doing like reviews per se. Like I'm definitely skewed towards playthroughs, so I stream a lot, and because I stream a lot, the majority of what I do is via live streams. Like this is a live stream playthrough. So in order to get the most out of a review copy, you have to play it offline. And I don't get any benefit playing offline because I don't make any money when I play offline. Like I make money from streaming. Like, or at least, half of my income comes from me being live.
This might help, and there's plenty of
So
it.
I generally don't reach out for
There
things.
certainly is.
I wouldn't mind because there's a few videos I would like to have ready to go.
If it works, I'm in your debt.
Before the end of the month.
I just want to make
But
sure we get
if
rid
I
of
don't
those
get it, I don't
bastards
get it.
holed
It's
up
not
in
that
the
big of a
castle.
deal.
No more than I do, lad.
And to see Istvan hang from the highest tower.
I'll drink to that. Well, I would if I wasn't on duty.
What is your impression of Master Keyser?
Sir Hanush thinks he's insane. As crazed as one of those dung-smeared fools reciting the New Testament backwards in the street.
But what do you think?
Sometimes I think a little craziness is no bad thing. Master Keyser's seen and lived through a lot in his time in foreign lands. And those rockets he was talking about.
It all sounds like the babbling of a madman.
Maybe. I'd like to see them. Shooting off, screaming through the sky like comets. I'm sure they'd be a sight to behold.
Can he teach me
Can you
anything
teach me
else?
how to
Certainly.
I don't know if I have any ranks right now.
I want to...
You...
Nope.
Well, I'll think...
Good luck then.
Okay, so we're done with that. Which means I think we can go do the, think we have the charcoal burners next. Yeah. I don't need to do Restless Spirit because I made my own potions. So that's a side quest I can ignore. This the charcoal burners? No, that's the trebuchet test. Charcoal burners... Probably easiest if I ride from in at the glade. I'm just gonna snag a little bit from your pot here. Alright, we need to ride, I think, north? Now there's multiple charcoal burners that I gotta talk to, so I wonder if I'm gonna have to talk to more than one. What? What's up? Turn. Turns out we were mistaken about the date. Chris has said she's not going back to the vet today. She doesn't go back until Monday. Chris was just looking at the paperwork. So, sorry about that, guys. I had to
Yeah.
talk to her about that really quick. Hey, I remember having a fight with a couple of bandits on this bridge, way back at the beginning of the game. They were after Ginger, I think was the guy's name. That was way back at the beginning of the game.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
Are you now?
I'm looking for some pitch for Talmberg.
Already? What happened to the last lot we supplied?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Do you have any, or don't you?
I do. I had a buyer lined up, but it's been a while since he showed his face. What do you need it for?
Talmberg's been taken by a horde of brigands, so we're laying siege to it. We could use some pitch.
Christ blood. I hadn't heard the news. All right, it's all yours. You gave us a hand with that
Oh, nice.
ginger when we needed it, and if it's for Sir Divish, I know my duty. If you want to haul it away yourself, feel free, or I can get someone to deliver it to you.
Thank you. God bless you.
God be with you.
Alright. Oh, we can go back now. Alright. Oh yeah, I doubt fast traveling gives any horsemanship because you're not actually actively traveling. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all if that was the case, TNK.
Yeah.
Who am I talking to?
Jesus Christ be praised.
The charcoal burners nearby have some stocks of pitch they'll let us have.
That's handy. Sir Robard will be pleased. What little we had left was running out, and he was getting worried.
Well, you can stop worrying.
Good. I'll get someone to take care of it. Farewell.
Alright. Ooh, I got a quest. Talmberger. Complete all optional objectives in the siege quest. Yay! Winning! I don't need nourishment. We are fully repaired. Let's go watch the trebuchet in action. Now I think we can actually finally head on to the last few quests of the game. Unless the last few quests of the game also have me completing shitloads of side quests. If it's straightforward through the last sections of the game, we'll probably finish up in the next couple of hours. But if we have more side quests like we just had, that siege quest was 2 full streams. Just doing side quests, so we'll see.